Here, I want you to try some of this in a little while. Lemonade's often good for a dicey tummy.
Thanks.
You're not really ill, are you, love?
Oh, no, I just chuck up for fun.
No. I'm not doubting the symptoms. It's just that I don't really think it's something you ate or a virus, do you? See, emotional upsets sometimes bring about an illness. You're worried about facing Stephen, aren't you?
Sort of.
Running away isn't going to help things.
It's not just him.
Who else, then?
Well, Blake reckons everyone at school's trying to suss out who wrote the letter. And then if they find out it was me, I'll just die.
I understand how you feel, love, but I still think you should talk to Stephen.
No, I couldn't.
Well, he's not going to laugh at you, and he's not going to let the others either.
No.
OK. All right, well, I don't have time to argue about it now, but while you're here on your own today, I want you to do some serious thinking, OK? Often refusing to face a problem only makes things worse. And I'm not going to let that happen.
I've got this old aunt, Stephen. It's always difficult to get her a birthday present. I think I'll take the stationery off. This one, the one with the little pink roses.
Well, that's a good decision, Don. You can't go wrong with stationery. And that one with the little pink roses, that's gone like hot cakes, you know. Marilyn bought 2 boxes of it the minute she laid eyes on it. That's $4.80, thanks, mate.
I bet you did get another one. On the same pink paper with little roses, all smelly and nice. What did it say this time?
Drop dead, will ya?
Well, I don't know about another one, but the first one's in his science folder. I saw it put in there this morning.
Sophie.
We're just getting you back for this morning.
Give it to
Stephen!
Yeah. Things like how cute your shirt.
All right, that's enough. What do you think you're doing? Nothing as usual.
Well, Mr. Fisher.
Yes, Blake.
Oh, a note from Mrs. Stewart, Karen Raviente.
All right, thank you.
Look, do you know who wrote that? Yeah? What?
Well, paper looks familiar, that's all.
What? Just see a bite?
Well, not exactly.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Stephen, darling.
As long as we both know who it came from, right? Still can't believe it myself.
Well, neither can I.
It's not even my age, right? How am I supposed to cope?
So, finally, I told Karen the only thing she could do was to confront Stephen and tell him that she wrote the letter.
Well, do you reckon she will?
Oh, I don't know, I hope so. If she's got any sense, she will.
You think 2 of these will be enough?
Oh, yeah, that'll do. I only need enough to see my way through to Friday.
Go on, Casanova. Who's your secret lover girl?
Jeez, you're a nerd. You're not even funny, you know that?
I reckon she'd have to be deaf, dumb, blind and stupid the way you love her. Maybe it's Lucy.
Get me out.
So who is it, Steve?
All right, she's not the brightest girl, but compared to you, she's an Einstein.
What's the matter?
Stephen better watch what comes out of his mouth.
Hey, what is she? Some kind of bimbo?
So she's a bimbo, big deal, you know? What's it got to do with you guys?
Hey, I said to shut up and take it back, all right?
Break this up, Stephen. Break it up, the pair of you. I hope you've got a good explanation for this, because you're going to need one.
And then the next thing I knew, he pushed me.
And you didn't say anything to provoke him?
Didn't even know he was there.
All right, Stephen. Wait outside in the corridor and tell Blake to come in.
Yes, sir.
Blake, you can't just take off like this.
Watch me.
Fish will go berserk.
Yeah, good. Maybe you'll drop dead.
Yo, can you at least tell me what's wrong?
Fishy wants to see you now.
Well, that's his bad luck.
What's your problem now?
Look, I don't have to answer to you or anyone else, okay? So just get off my case.
Stephen! Blake! Blake, come back here at once!
Go stick your head up a dead bear's bum.
You are going to have one heck of a lump there for the next couple of days.
Ow!
You're lucky you didn't break the skin, which doesn't surprise me for a bonehead like you. When are you going to learn to think before you act?
Just don't give me a hard time, okay?
You're lucky you didn't run into Stephen's fist as well as the locker. He happens to be very good at karate, you know.
Yeah, well, we all know how wonderful you think Stephen is.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean the letter you wrote him, Karen. How could you do it?
He showed you.
Half the school saw it and read it and laughed about it. And then Stephen called you a bimbo, and that's when I had a go at him. Look, it's better you find out now than later. You and I can stick together, and the rest of them can go to hell. Oh, which is probably where I'll end up after what I said to Mr. Fisher.
He said what? Donald, I don't know what to say.
It's quite unacceptable, Elsa. I mean, ordinarily, I would throw the book at a student who spoke to me like that. However, under the circumstances, I thought I should give you an opportunity to speak to him first before I deal with him.
Thank you, that's very generous of you.
Yes, and perhaps you could find out why he behaved like this. I mean, neither Stephen nor I have a clue.
You say he attacked you and you don't know why.
Just went crazy.
But there must have been a reason. What did you say to him?
I didn't even know it was there. I was having a go at two other kids who were knocking me about the love letter.
Isn't somebody going to say something?
You wouldn't understand.
Try me, at least give me the benefit of the doubt.
They're making fun of Karen, all right? I mean, what would you have done? Laughed along with them?
No, you were right to defend your sister. But the kids at school still don't know that Karen sent the note, do they?
No.
Now, love, I know that you're not well. But all of this worry and aggravation's made you bring it on yourself. I think you must go and see Stephen. Bring it all out into the open.
Why don't you leave her alone? I mean, you know she's sick and you're not our mother, so stop trying to be, okay?
Yes, you're right, Blake. I'm not your mother. But we do happen to all be living under the one roof, and that means that there are certain responsibilities on both sides. I don't think it's asking too much to have a little consideration and respect from the two of you, do you?
No.
No.
Karen could do with some fresh air. I think it'd be a good idea if you both went down the beach and you think about how you're going to handle this business with Stephen. And you think about what you're going to say to Donald Fisher by way of apology.
So Blake thought I was talking about Karen.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no wonder he'd have go at me. You know who I was talking about, don't you?
No, why on earth would I?
Get this, Marilyn.
Marilyn?
I know, it's hard to believe. Well, I know she's lonely, but she could pick on someone her own age.
Oh, this has gone far enough. Marilyn did not write you that letter.
Yes, she did. Alf saw her buy 2 boxes of the same notepaper.
Well, then she was writing to somebody else. Karen wrote you that letter. She admitted it to me.
Joe?
No, I only wish I was. And because of what Blake's been telling, she's convinced that you're laughing at her with half the other kids at school. Look, I know she'll kill me for asking this, but would you have a talk with her?
What, now?
Yeah, if you would. I know she wants to explain, but she's too embarrassed about the whole thing. The sooner we clear the air, the better.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks. Good luck.
Yeah, well, let's hope I don't need it, eh?
Hi, great day, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't go that far.
Well, I think she was being pretty reasonable. I mean, she didn't make you go back to school this afternoon, did she?
No, but she was coming on pretty strong all the same.
We deserved it, Blake.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, I mean, great. This is all I need.
Just keep your mouth shut and your hands in your pockets, okay?
Hey, oh, well, if he does.
Hi.
What do you want?
Blake?
I want to talk to Karen, privately.
Oh, it's a pity you didn't want to be private about what you said this morning, isn't it?
I wasn't talking about Karen then. I was talking about someone else.
Give me a break.
It's true.
Blake, can you take a walk or something?
We'll put you in Duncan's room, Jen. He can sleep with us.
Are you sure that'll be all right?
Yeah, no problem.
Look, I'd be quite comfortable sleeping on the lounge.
No, wouldn't hear of it. Tell Stuart.
Oh, it's Donald. I know Elsa's working tonight, so Bobby and I were wondering if you and Jennifer would like to come round for dinner.
Oh, I'm afraid I'll have to give it a miss, Don, but just hang on a minute. Jen's here, I'll ask her. It's Don on the phone. He and Bobby want to know if you'd like to go around there for tea tonight. Elsa's going to be home fairly late, and I've got to go back to the store, so what do you reckon?
I'd be delighted.
She said she'd be delighted.
Good. Tell her I'll pick her up about 7. Bye, Alf.
7 o'clock?
Sounds fine.
Now, just the young fella I wanted to see.
What about?
As if you didn't know. Jen, I think this one's going to be a stand-up comic when he grows up. Blake, meet my cousin Jennifer Atkinson.
Hello, Jennifer.
Blake?
Now, do you want to tell me the story about you and Stephen?
Oh, a bit of a misunderstanding. I mean, it's all sorted out. Not a problem.
Well, I'm delighted to hear that. Now you can tell me the story about you and Donald Fisher, and don't leave out the bit about the dead bear.
You know I won't tolerate fighting on school premises, not under any circumstances.
Why, so people can go and say what they want about my sister and I can't do anything about it?
No, of course not, Blake. Look, sit down. You're missing the point. I mean, you've just told me that you misunderstood what Stephen was saying to you, and then that your attacking him was totally unwarranted. If only you hadn't run off like that.
I didn't run off. I was just angry.
Well, whatever the reason, I mean, if you'd chosen to stay and faced up to the situation, none of this would have happened, would it?
No, I guess not.
Well, of course it wouldn't. You might like to reflect on that point overnight. So, I'll see you in my office before school tomorrow morning, and then we'll decide on the suitable punishment for fighting on school premises and for your insolence, your gross insolence.
Oh, Mr. Fisher, I was an accident. I mean, all that stuff about the dead bear just sort of slipped out.
Yes. Well, it's a slip of the tongue for which you're going to pay dearly. My office, 10 to 9 tomorrow morning. Good night, Blake.
Good night, sir. And I am sorry.
At least he had the guts to front up.
Yes, something in his favour, I suppose.
And what was that bit about the dead bear?
Oh, that. Well, sadly, I think it might be the beginning of a new chapter of Summer Bay folklore. Look, I think I'd better go and fetch Jennifer. She'll be waiting.
Well, whatever penalty he gives you, you can bet it'll fit the crime. Won't be too harsh. He's a fair man, Don.
Yeah, well, I didn't think that before, but I mean, gotta admit, I've changed my mind.
Yeah. For what it's worth, mate, I'm pretty impressed with the way you've handled yourself through all this, too. Takes a lot of guts to front up and take the rap for something, admit you were wrong. I'm proud of you.
Hi, Marilyn.
Hello, Sophie. How are you?
Oh, okay. Just some chewing gum, thanks.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Hey.
Hi, yourself. Told anyone where to stick their head lately?
Well, very funny. Well, what are you up to?
Oh, nothing much. How about you?
Well, I thought I might go and shoot some pool later. I mean, that's if I'm allowed.
Well, I suppose that'll be all right under the circumstances.
Thanks, Alf. You want to come?
Oh, maybe.
Well, I mean, I could teach you how to play pool and we could have a few games.
You want to teach me how to play pool?
Yeah, you'll love it, trust me.
All right, you're on. See you later.
See you later.
Mr. Stewart? Isn't Sophie already a really good pool player?
Well, yeah, she is, Marilyn.
Well, why didn't you tell him then?
Oh, Marilyn.
Oh, that's one each, Hustler. You want to rack them up again?
Sure, if you don't mind losing again.
Well, I don't lose at pool, and especially not to girls.
Oh, you're a sexist pig with a very short memory.
Well, I wasn't really trying. Besides, best out of 3, isn't it?
Oh, we could make it the best out of 100 and I'd still take you to the cleaners.
You reckon? Anyway, where did you learn how to play this one?
Pubs and pool rooms from Cairns to Perth. My dad moved around a lot. I ever tagged along, got left behind.
Oh, it sounds heavy.
Yeah, it was. But at least it taught me how to set up mugs like you.
Well, so why did you?
What, set you up?
Yeah.
Well, you're the big hero who was going to teach me how to play pool. Thought it'd be fun and teach you a lesson.
Congratulations, Hustler. It's a pity there isn't a trophy. You deserve one.
Maybe there is one.
Like what?